What's going on? What's going on? Brutus here, bringing you a Ain't Nobody War Recap video where it was CWL Light, week number 1 versus GrandMa's Army, part of the Buy Forever family. We did not come away with the victory. They bested us 70-70, tiebreaker percentage by just under 1% difference. Great job to them. What a fun war. Good luck to the rest of their season. Breakdown was 2-6 Phil at a 25 v 25. If you take a look at what they did to us, they were 50% on the Town Hall 10 v 11s. Great job, Bob, and he was the one there. And then there were 0 10 v 10s, and they cleared all the 9s. For us, we unfortunately were 2 for 5. We needed one more attempt, just under 50%, 10 v 11. And there were no 11 v 11s, and all the 9s were cleared. If you take a look at one more part here, attacks, dip percentage, each side was 75%. Really heartbreaker for Mr. Mission with 96%. And then if you take a look at ours, 75%. That 77% right there was dip fail was pretty much the part of the difference maker of the war. Not to dwell on what if scenarios, but that's it. End of the day, that's it. Let's take a look at some of these raids. We'll start at the top. Maximus Frank. I've alluded to this attack in other videos, but he's going to do a double jump go for. And look at all the free percentages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with that minion. There's another one over here. I don't know if he's going to see it. But there is a ton of free percent on the edges of this base. When I failed on this base and I got a 46% 1-star, the difference maker was quite legit, dropping one bowler for six more archers. As he starts with his, you can see that he's going to drop his predetermined places of these golems, but in a way that the golems stay at precise points of the wall to make sure that they're tanking for everything that they need to tank for. As this baby dragon here is going to wreck some of these bowlers. There's no air targeting at the top. That baby dragon is wrecking face. Could have been a lot more. I didn't see that before. That baby dragon just, oh my god. I think that baby dragon took away at least 6 of his bowlers. Probably could have been a lot more percent with this, but anyway, that BK did get the job done. Breaks in, gets the town hall done. Now it's nothing but percent. There's the queen being targeted. That's what happened to me. See how the eagle targets and then goes through its target selection cycle? When I went through this, my queen took out was standing in the core with a fully healthy, no ability used, and the eagle was targeting a bowler and then switched over to my queen already locked on. I'm like, no, you're supposed to retarget, and I burned the ability and it didn't work out, but whatever. Nice job, Maximus Frank, repeating the plan, but improving upon it with the mistakes that were made, including myself, from those that attacked earlier. Let's move down, and we'll go down to number 20. Since there were no 10 v 10s either side, let's take a look at number 20. We have Lidu. Check this out. I really like this queen. So there's that whole 1-for-1 trade you can't do anymore because it got one drop off on the mortar. It's not the end of the world in my opinion. Wall breaker fails right there. Tries to sneak it on in. Does not go according to plan. Could have made this a perfectly imperfect with the wall breaker fail. But, you know, he sticks with the plan, puts the BK as the tank and the rage, and the poison to slow everything down. Queen is now going to get rocked, pops the ability, and still gets the targets that he's looking for. I know he was aiming for a lot more, but watch what he gets with this. It was still really pretty. For me, it was the queen kill. And then, of course, you know, when he wall breaker failed and he didn't get what he needed to in the middle, that he stuck with the plan and how he, you know, stayed cool, calm, and collected to get all that. There's the rage. Queen is going to stay right there. Before that before she, you know, jumps out of the base and all that, he already drops down the poison. She is a done deal. So what started out as very, very bad and a super tight butthole moment, that things don't go quite according to plan, he ends up bagging and swagging a heal spell. Just wrecked face. Nice job, Lidu. Lidu. What a nice guy, you know. At least he left the lights on him. So that when Serenius gets back, he could find his way to his crushed base. Going down to number 22, Joey Jr. Oh, yeah, Joey Jr. This was a cleanup. I think this was like the third attempt. I woke up in the morning and we started out very well in this war, like really well, 9v9. And then overnight, we just lost it. Both sides struggled, 9v9. This was probably as close of a war as that you would probably expect to see in matches like this. I mean, I'm just being real. Both sides struggled at 9v9. I know that. I think they were slightly better because they had they only had like 1 or 2 force dips and we had like 4. But both sides got really close on 10v10s. They had a lot more 10v10 attempts. Yeah, it is what it is. It was really evenly matched in my opinion, and great. Both sides did very well. Yeah. So anyway, Stoned Bolalo. I have not done this attack strategy since I was in One Hive Prime. In fact, if you look at the trailer on my channel, it says one of my new favorite attack strategies. That's probably the last time I did this. But I mean, all the air defenses were targetable. Or reachable from the queen and the once I get into the core, I only had a few outlining defenses that were being distracted as the kill squad pushed through. Plus, I knew where the Tesla farm was because it was a cleanup, so it was a bit of an overkill here. I was not worried at all. I was not fighting the clock in any way. Although I could have possibly brought another goblin. I think yeah, 2 goblins and end up dying to a giant bomb, which made me super sad. Panda. Oh no, they got one-shotted by the BK. So queen ability still in hand for the sake of time, though. Actually, no, I hold it in 2. She beats through this wall and the other wall, and then I use it on the town hall. I think there's like 20 seconds left. I'm not sure, but there's your Stoned Bolalo. I forgot how effective that attack strategy is. Let's go down to 20. That was 22. We'll end this with 23. With Buster Cherry. Doing a queen walk. Hobo. Or is it a queen walk hogsworm? It depends on what he has in the CC. Oh, it's a queen walk hogsworm. More like a queen charge. These 2 rages are for the queen. That's why I really like this. Basically, the queen is going to take the left side of the base all by herself. BK just clears away some crap. Hopefully to try to get the other enemy BK, but he misses that party. So the enemy BK just waves as he walks on by. There's the rage and the poison. Unfortunately, he does have to pop the ability. I know that he was hoping to maybe not use it. But she still gets everything that she needs to, as you'll see that the enemy queen's already down, and most of the point defenses are down. He's just really taking away some pivotal defenses that are really huge threats to hogs, such as bows and wizard towers, because they're high hit point and do tremendous damage. Tremendous value, folks. Once the bow goes down and he stakes away the bomb tower, you know, a Tesla farm, you can see that he'll start to send in his hogs. Send in the hogs. Just sprinkle in the hogs and get the F out of there. There it is. Because the bow is going to stay on the queen for a while. Piggies can fly, losing 3. We were talking, there's 3 more. So right on entry, he lost 6 hogs. But he has enough of them, and this is actually something, as we can see the rest of how this is going to traverse. But I was talking to Lidu and other clan mates about how I rarely hog anymore, and why is that? Because I was a guy that I learned hogging before anything else at Town Hall 8 way back in the day. And the reason why I don't do it is not so much the giant bombs anymore, it's the frickin' springs. If I'm going to go with 18 hogs as an attacking force, if I trip over 2 springs, that's a third of my army. 2 traps will erase a third of my army. In Lalo, there's no single trap that can do that. There's not a single trap. I won't lose a third of my loons to 1 bomb. Yeah, it's splash, but just the way that the Lalo is, I don't know. It's for me, it's always been that way. The reason why air is so much more powerful than ground is because there's just less defenses that can target it. You know, like cannons, all that's gone. Stuff like that. And then, of course, traps, the impact of traps. In my opinion, that's the reason why. But Busted Cherry did a great job with this. It was quite sexy to see that attack, exploiting all those weaknesses. Hopefully you guys enjoyed all those raids. And again, good luck to the Buy Forever family of Grandma's Army. Once again, it's Brutus reminding you, you're going to be better than a double, and I'll check you next time.